Okay, everyone. So we are live right now, and we have around lots of students who are following us on our Facebook page, KBM Consultant. I am here with two of the most demanding people right now from the Hamster University. So, hi, Stik. Hi, Kalyani. How are you?
Hi, we're
Good,
fine.
very good.
Fine.
Okay, great. So I think after a long time, we all are together for recruiting the students for 2021 intake now.
Yes,
Yes.
we're very looking forward to the new session. Unfortunately, we cannot be with you, so we have to do it online. But
Online.
yeah,
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
to make the
So I
best of
think
it.
this is, yeah, so the COVID situation actually gave us the opportunity that we should all work online and interact with each other.
Yeah.
And I think that things will be better soon, and the next year will be more better. The student will travel and study on campus.
Yeah, I mean,
It,
student do arrive, quite a lot of them from
Yeah.
Pakistan, but it's still, I mean, it's travel is hard these days. So yeah.
yeah.
Okay, all right. So the today's session is all about the Hamster University. Students really want to know about the campus, the program, and the facilities, the scholarship opportunity, and definitely, right now we are in October, and like in few days, the portal will be open, and this is the time when a student needs to apply for the admission.
Yes.
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 Okay,
So
so
October
you can.
16, I think.
Yeah, I think 16 will be a high time when everyone will be start searching the university, the program, the criteria.
Yeah. We're ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can start with the presentation, right?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
So now, hi, I'm Kalyani. As Nadia has already introduced us, so we just go directly into our presentation now. Uh, I'm an international coordinator that support international students before, during, and after the studies. So we talk something about Hamster University, education, research, collaborations, master programs, extracurricular activities, application fees, deadlines, admission requirements, tuition fees, and scholarships today. And then we also take some questions. Yes. And yeah, the history of Hamster University. We started early 1970s, and then slowly we grew to few hundred students. But now, as of now, we have almost nearly 8,000 to 10,000 students. And about Hamster University. Yes, what is Hamster University? It is an innovation driven university with the focus of education, research, and collaboration that benefits the society. And some facts about Hamster University is Hamster University ranks 16 out of 48 universities in Sweden, according to the Webometrics. And we are a medium-sized university, but we have a very good research areas in information technology innovation. Though our research areas are limited, we are expertise in what we are. Three main good reasons to study in Hampstead is because it is an innovative and progressive university. The city is in its ideal location, short distances to everything and everywhere. So, example, being Hampstead, a small city, you can travel from one part of the city to the other by bike, by bicycle, and that's the best part of us. And everything is easy to find. Everything is so close. So yeah, that's an advantage, and that is also another reason that our Hampstead is actually awarded the Student City of the Year 2019 and 2020. Yes, and if you stay here, you can go anywhere. And the success formula of Hamza University is innovation, collaboration, research, and high quality courses and study programs. Yes, our main idea is to provide students with a top quality university experience, more of a practical experience in coordination with the theories. And yes, we are a creative and innovative university. So our students usually have a lot of ideas, and they can talk to our associate professors if they would like to have it as a project or a report or anything, and they can use these ideas in the companies directly. There is a possibility. Yeah. Yes, application fees. Let's start with application deadline, that is January 15, but we are going to open our applications from 16th of October, and the application fee is 900 Swedish krona for the students who are outside of EU and EES or Switzerland. And yes, there is tuition fees approximately between 40,000 Swedish krona to 72,000 per semester, depending on which program you're studying. And the payment should be made in advance for the first semester. If you have been granted any scholarship, the scholarship from the university is tuition fee waiver, so it does cover part of the invoice, part of the tuition fees, but not any grants, and also not to the family members. Yes, admission requirements state.
So to be qualified for a master program, you need to have a proper bachelor degree. And the requirement is stated in Swedish conditions, so you should have 180 ECTS, and that usually equals to 4 years from Pakistan. So that's a general requirement, but then you also need to have a bachelor in a certain area. So as an example, if you're applying for a master program in, let's say, international marketing, you need to have a bachelor in business administration. If you're applying for a master in IT, you need to have a bachelor in computer science or something similar to that. And then you need to prove your English proficiency by, in some cases, by a test like TOEFL or IELTS. The score we ask for when it comes to IELTS is, first of all, it has to be the academic test, not the general one. And it should be IELTS 6.5 with no band below 5.5. Or if you use TOEFL, it's 90. And we do also accept the Cambridge test and the Pearson test. So with a 4-year bachelor from an accredited university, you fulfill the general requirements. For applicants from Pakistan, you also need to have your documents attested by the HEC. So both the transcripts and the diploma should be attested. And my experience is this process, the collaboration with the HEC works rather well, but our strong suggestion is don't wait with the application too long, because the closer we get to the deadline, January 15, the more work they will have to do, the HEC. So then the documents might be delayed, and if the documents arrive too late, your application will be considered as a late application, which will decrease your chances of being admitted and also a scholarship. So since the admission is open quite long, from October 16 to January 15, so don't wait. It's always a good thing to be well in time. Yes, more about the documentation. Apart from the degree and the transcripts and proof of English proficiency, we need a copy of your passport, a CV, letter of recommendation or motivation letters, statement of purposes are not really necessary for Hamster University. If you have it ready, sure, you can upload it, but it's not really necessary. Other Swedish universities might have different requirements when it comes to these kinds of letters. I should also mention the English proficiency. For some universities, there are exemptions for the test. It depends on the status the actual university has on web page called WHED. If it's listed there as having English as the only language of instruction, then we will not ask for the IELTS test. But this questions regarding this, if your test is needed or not, I suggest you talk to KBM. They are very well aware of how to investigate what the actual situation is for you. So, but you should be aware that in some cases there is no need for a test. Yes. Next slide. And like Kalyani said, we do have the Hamster University scholarships, which will be a tuition fee waiver. We will reduce the cost by 25% or 50%. So the remaining parts you will have to pay by yourself, and also the living expenses. When we award these scholarships, we look at, first we look at the overall picture, what skills, what documents, what skills you have. But the most important factor is that you have a very high GPA. And apart from that, we also look at the English proficiency. If you have an IELTS or TOEFL within a high score, that's a benefit. We to some extent, we also look at the status of your university. If it's a renowned university in Pakistan, we will take that into consideration. So, but everything matters, but the most important thing is for sure the GPA. And if you're lucky to have it, you will have a tuition fee with a reduced fee that you are expected to pay in April. Yes.
Yes, I can talk about the master programs that we offer to our international students. We have information technology, embedded and intelligent systems. Most of our master programs are engineering, business management, and natural science. We also have a master program in Nordic Welfare System, which is a social science program where anyone can apply with a proper background. If you are interested in welfare systems or social sciences related to it. And yes, our main scope, or most of our students would be interested in engineering programs, and students who would like to apply for a business program but have an engineering background, then we have some of our programs, our innovation programs like industrial management and innovation, energy smart innovation, and digital service innovation. They can they can choose to apply for these programs as well. And when it comes to business management, we have strategic entrepreneurship, and we have two focus. Specialization in international marketing or strategic leadership. So you can choose either marketing or leadership as your choice of study.
So, again, if you find any of these programs interesting, talk to the people at KBM. They have a long experience of guiding students to the proper program at Hamster University. They will guide you on what programs you would be qualified to.
Yes, and we also have a course. It is network design and computer management. It's a 60 credit course, but it is not a master level program. Yes. Course packages, Steve?
Yes, we also offer some short online courses. Maybe they are not interesting to you. You probably are looking for a degree program. But just to let you know that we have also online courses. Mainly, they are they are for the professionals, people already working, but they are open to individual students, but they will be online, and they could be in artificial intelligence, programming, digital marketing, and so on. But it's as an example of what we do together with the companies on behalf of the companies. So we work very close with them, and that's why we introduce these course packages.
Yes. Oh, let's talk about C. This is Student Experience and Employability Program. This is an extracurricular program, and it aimed to prepare our students for Swedish labor market. This is a platform where the students can meet the companies. There is a possibility to apply for jobs and have mock interviews, and this program could create a very good value for our international students in the labor market. This program is more like an extracurricular program. It is not within your study syllabus, but any international students who is admitted for our master programs can apply for this program. And yes, 1 year, any student who is studying final year of a 1 or 2 year master programs can apply. Yes, this is something very interesting. And this program is usually after the classes, you can say like evening classes. After 5 p.m., you would have weekly once or twice to attend this program once you are registered.
So once you have been admitted to the regular master programs, you will be contacted by the university and to apply for this program, and then they will select a group of this year I think it was 30 students from maybe 20 different countries who were given the opportunity to participate in this program.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
very good
collaboration is part of our programs. We have a lot of assignments, reports that you have to collaborate together with the companies and submit them so you get the credits. Yes, next, some external relations and collaborations of Hamster University. As I mentioned, we have a lot of degree projects, collaboration with trade, industries, and public sector. But further, we also have Youth Expo, that is an exhibition of degree projects. So a student who finishes or who is in the final semester and completing the master thesis, they can actually submit or present their project in this fair. It is a fair. Youth Expo is an educational fair where companies, and there are so many sponsors attending this Youth Expo fair, and you can get scholarships, and there are high chances that you can get in contact with companies and jobs. You can apply. There are a lot of opportunities in this fair. Most of our students would really like to attend this Youth Expo. Of course, if you are not presenting your degree project, you can also just go to the fair and get in contact with the companies as well. So this is a very big event in the university every year. Yes, and apart from that, we do have some internship, and as I mentioned, we also have some sponsor companies for events, guest lectures, projects, research projects. This could be interesting for students who would like to have become a research assistant, or maybe would like to do their research in future. Yeah.
Great.
And yes, that's really interesting. Youth Expo is one of the big or major event here at Hamster University. Apart from Youth Expo, we also have some groups of from the students who would like to participate in challenges like this, like Redstone World Solar Challenge. This is car race, you can say. Yes, it's a car race, but you have to create your own car. It has to be a solar powered car, and this competition is in Australia, and universities or the students from different universities all over the world have to drive 3,000 kilometers from north to south of Australia. So this kind of challenges or these kind of projects, if students are interested, of course, as university, we support them a lot. And this project is under the Department of Innovation Engineering. So this is something some of the students might be interested, so they can be part of these teams as well. Yes. Yeah. We have different labs like our DLC labs, health lab. Yes, our electronic center. This is a lab where companies do use the lab facilities. And yes, Fab Lab, where you can be innovative in creating prototypes. There are a lot of focus on 3D printing, laser printing, wood, vinyl. So there is a lot of scope in this. It is the Fab Lab is in collaboration together with MIT, and we opened it in 2016. So this could be interesting for students, and for students it is free. You can just walk in and try to work. You also get help from our laboratory assistants. And we also have other health labs like Riddick Core Laboratory and and our university library with a lot of huge database and books and journals. We are now moving into digitization. So we try to have most of our books, library information available digitally. But yes, this is a big platform, or this is a very good platform for our students. They can study it online. Sorry. Yes, post-graduation research, we have information technology, innovation science, health, and lifestyle are our main focus. And these are our research environments. And if you are interested in any of it, of course, we have the information on our webpage. Yes. I think that's about the presentation.
Okay. I think the presentation was really helpful for the students who are following us right now on our page. But yes, the most important thing right now, the student needs to think about their decision, like the program in which they want to apply. And I think the date is like nearby, as the portal is going to be open by 16th of October. Again, as a stake, and you have already discussed that the list of documents like IBCC and HEC verification is very important, because right, due to COVID situation, this institute are not working as they were working previously. So yes,
Okay.
they are taking a lots of time right now. Like the previously it was just taking 15 days to for the sealed envelope and everything, but right now maybe they are taking like 30 days or more than that. So this is
Oh.
very important. Like a student needs to plan their dates. Like if they want to apply, they need to go for the documentation. The list of documentation includes the reference letter, the statement of purpose, which is really very important for the scholarship opportunity, and there definitely the program they really need to select. As I have seen last year, and I think Stake, you have also experienced that there are many students who are applying, but they never see the credit hours, like is they are eligible for that program and not. And this is, I think, a very huge mistake.
Sorry, can you explain it again? I mean,
I think the students who are applying on university portal, many times they
yeah.
haven't checked their credit hours and they just apply like randomly. And I think due to that, they just miss their 1 year, because I think it's around the 1 year whole process.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you have to. I mean, I can only speak generally, but you don't wait, because if you apply early, we will process the documents, and if necessary, we need to ask for additional documentation. Then you will have the time to resend some material, whatever it might be. But
Yeah.
I just tell the audience that if you have any question, I mean, KBM, I mean, you and your staff, and you have very long experience of working not only with Hamster University but several Swedish universities. So you know very well what we ask for. But it's important that you submit the proper documents, and also that you apply for the correct level. If it's master or there are some bachelors that will not qualify you for the master in Sweden, and it's, to be honest, it's not very clear always if you look at the application page. So it's important that you talk to your consultants to make sure that you go for the right program and don't lose time by choosing the wrong one.
Yeah, obviously. So this is like this 3-4 important things. It's really interesting for all the audience who are following us right now. The date is 16th of October, where the admission portal is going to be start searching the best program. If you are interested, come with your education documents to KBM office in Karachi or in Lahore. We are having many counselors right now who are working with us. They can guide you about the specific program and the credit hours. And again, the last thing about the IELTS requirement, yes, there are few university from Pakistan needs IELTS, but there are few more which don't need IELTS. So you are exempt from IELTS. So you have to come with your documents to provide you a proper guidance about list of documents, your IELTS, English proficiency, and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think this is we are right now at Sialkot, and we are having a more seminar in coming weeks. We will be in Lahore, we will be in Pindi, we will be in Karachi in next week. And students who are interested, we are having this type of seminar with Hamster University and some other university. So you just come to us. We can have a one-to-one session with them directly on Zoom, and you can talk with the university directly regarding your admission process and your career guidance. Do you have any last word from your side?
No, but I mean, you should really consider studying at Hamster University. We have, over the years, had many students from, Pakistan, among other countries, and it is a beautiful city to study in, and the academic standard is very high in Sweden as a country. So whether you decide to look for a career in Sweden afterwards, or if you want to go back home or elsewhere, you will have a very, very strong CV with a Swedish master's degree. So you will benefit a lot from it. And then also, I mean, it's a wonderful experience just to live in a country like Sweden for a year or two, or even longer. Yeah.
And I would say that if you're applying for Hamster University or education here in Sweden, have a focus and try to apply for the programs that you are interested in and that you can study and finish the program in time. Because once you're here, it might be a little bit challenging, but we are also here to help you, support you. So, and if you have any questions, please ask us or KBM, as mentioned before, and ask as many questions as you can, so we can help you out.
Yes, and so, I mean, we're far away up in the northern parts of Europe, but I mean, don't be afraid. It's not too cold. We have no fatalities so far. Everyone is happy, and it's a clean, open, welcoming society to live in. So don't hesitate. Peaceful, and no traffic jams, and so it's even though you will have to study very hard, you will also have time for other social activities afterwards. The quality of life is very high here in Sweden.
Yeah. Okay. If you study 40 hours a week, that should be enough for your education. Trust me. If you study 40 hours a week, that is more than enough. You'll have a lot of time for fun activities and your personal life. Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's great talking to you. And I think we will have more seminars and more discussion sessions like this in coming few months. I think due to COVID, we are not meeting right now. So thank you very much for joining us on our Facebook page, and definitely we will share more information with our student, and definitely we will have more session like that. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.